She's all that made every teen swoon over finding their soulmate, even if that person was the complete opposite. Now, more than 20 years later, Netflix flips the script, well, mostly the genders, for a remake of the 1999 movie, unsurprisingly called Hess All That. And the critics are mostly like Lainey Boggs, that's a hell no. In the original movie, handsome jock Zach Seiler, Freddie Prinze Jr., loses his popularity when his hot cheerleader girlfriend dumps him for a reality TV star. To save face, he makes a bet with his buddies that he can get the school's nerd Lainey, Rachel Lee Cook, to become prom queen. Spoiler alert. They fall in love. In the 2021 remake, it's Paget Sawyer, played by TikTok star Addison Rae, making over Cameron Queller, Cobra Kai actor Tanner Buchanan, in attempt to make him prom king. More to watch this weekend. Candyman, John Cena in Vacation Friends, Netflix has all that OG star Rachel Lee Cook popping up as Paget's mom is a highlight, writes USA Today film critic Brian Truitt, yet a dancing Matthew Lillard in the Bad Kiss Me remix is not so much. It's ultimately a shallow exercise with none of the original's quirky charm, he says. But you can decide for yourself. Hess All That is now streaming on Netflix. Here's what other critics are saying: the remake lazily rehashes the original, but without its endearing weirdness, writes Davey Kagirish for the New York Times, noting that Buchanan struggles to pull off being a loser as much as Lee Cook struggled to look ugly merely because she wore glasses. But the bigger problem is the lack of spark between Rae and Buchanan. Rae struggles to modulate her camera-ready bubbliness in moments that require pathos, while Buchanan plays the emo loner with reluctance, switching too easily to handsome, lover boy mode. If they dutifully deliver the film's platitudinous message, be yourself, it's with the conviction of a makeup brand selling a natural look. More, Jimmy Fallon addresses his TikTok dance segment with Addison Rae. Here's why it sparked backlash. Hess All That is not all that. Not even a little bit of that, writes Washington Post reporter Sonia Rao, who also slams on the lack of chemistry between Rae and Buchanan. Rae is an earnest actress but lacks the vocal inflection and range of facial expressions required to give depth to Paget. Buchanan tries his best with the material, as do the other cast members, Rao says, but some things just can't be saved, not even by the nostalgic returns of She's All That stars Cook and Matthew Lillard, who appear in small, unrelated roles. The Hollywood Reporter's Robin Barr had a softer spot for the remake and for Rae and Buchanan's performances, writing the two have a cute sort of chemistry, and seemingly about 800 teeth between them. But Barr still prefers the original, especially the original cast. The film imprinted on me at a young age, sure, but I genuinely believe its performances are much stronger than the ones in the 2021 film. Barr adds, both films are charming enough to get away with about one anal sex innuendo joke apiece. Hess All That is neither a bland regurgitation nor innovative retelling, writes Courtney Howard for Variety. The remake falls somewhere in between, suffering greatly by not establishing a more distinctive identity. Howard writes that the film fails to engage further with salient points raised about societal sexism and class structure, but praises Rae and Buchanan. The two leads succeed in spite of their spotty material. The duo have a breezy, sweet chemistry together. Entertainment Weekly's Mary Solosi gives Hess All That a big fat D, writing that it doesn't have anything on the original, but don't we know by now that remakes never live up the original? She's All That is hardly a masterpiece. It's not even the best classics, inspired teen rom-com of 1999, having come out 2 months before 10 Things I Hate About You. But its light magic and large cast of appealing young actors on the verge of stardom are undeniably winning. Solosi says that the greatest moment of She's All That, when Lainey walks down the steps in a red dress to meet Zach while Kiss Me plays over, can never be recreated. There's not so much as a fraction of a second of Hess All That with the power that it has.